Yeah, come in.
Mr. Milligan, Riley McMinn.
How's it going?
Good, good. Pleasure to finally meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Would you mind holding on to this while we talk?
Sure.
That is a tool that we use in our business.
All right, cool. Yeah, have a seat.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Now, we use a thing called silly putty tickets. You remember silly putty, right? You can shape it, stretch it, mold it. Well, we can shape and mold our tickets to fit your specific needs to help you increase your sales. For instance, how many local salespeople do you have?
We have 3.
And how many key accounts does each salesperson have?
They manage 6 each.
And what's the size of an important account?
About $10,000.
And this might be a silly question, but how important is new business to your salespeople?
Yeah, obviously it's very important to our salespeople.
Sure, as I would assume. Do you have a strict plan that is designed each month to get new business?
It's kind of embarrassing, but right now, no, we don't.
Okay, so here's how I think we can help. I agree, it's always tough to get salespeople to focus on new business. By using our silly putty tickets, you can get them to focus on new business and you can keep track as well. For example, the first step would be to have each salesperson identify in writing to you which prospects are key to them. That wouldn't be too difficult, would it?
No, I don't think so.
So most of my clients have told me the key to building business relationships from prospects in sales specifically is to build that constant contact, that constant personal relationship. A lot of times to build that relationship, salespeople use out of the office activities such as golf or perhaps a luncheon. Some of my clients have told me, just the problem with golf and is that some people aren't just great at golf, and it's actually more embarrassing to watch them play than to not even play at all.
Sure.
On top of that, it's pretty expensive as well. And personally, when was the last time you had a memorable chicken sandwich at lunch?
Yeah, I don't think I ever have.
Good. So here's how it works. The salesperson calls the prospect he's been working on for a little while. He says, "How about joining me for a Kangaroos game next week? I've got the president's seats." This is not a situation of the salesperson just giving away the seats. It's the salesperson inviting the prospect to go with him. Now the salesperson has a real chance to do some out-of-the-office bonding. Remember, he wants to develop that personal relationship through constant contact. Giving the tickets away does not help build that relationship. How effective do you think 2 to 3 hours at our game would be for the relationship building?
I think it could be pretty effective.
What could even be better is that if you, as the president, or maybe if you got some of your sales managers to go along as well, would you be willing to do that occasionally?
Yeah, every once in a while.
Would it be asking too much to get your salespeople to spend one evening a month with a solid potential client? It should be someone the salesperson already has identified to you as a key new prospect.
No, I don't think that's too much to ask.
Okay, so our season is 6 months long. Each one of your salespeople took just one. If each one of your salespeople just took one key prospect a month to one of our games, each salesperson would bring 6 new prospects a season. Of those 6 prospects, how many do you think would end up as customers?
Hopefully all of them.
So let's see. If each salesperson converted just one prospect to become a customer, that would equal out to $10,000 for each salesperson. So over time, that would be $30,000 in new business. Do you understand how I arrived at that number?
Sure, yeah.
So, we've been talking a lot about new business. We might also consider existing clients. After all, your competition is out there working just as hard to build those personal relationships with your clients as well. Would it be asking too much to have one of your salespeople also spend just one evening with an existing client as well as one evening with a prospect?
No, I don't think so.
So to give each salesperson one game a month for a prospect, you would need 3 games a month. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah.
So you would need a similar number of games per month for your salespeople to take existing clients out to the games. All in all, you would need 6 tickets total. You would need tickets for 6 games a month total. Now let's talk about which type of tickets would work best for you. So based on what you've told me here, here's what I would suggest for you. I would recommend the full season Terrace 1 tickets. These are some of the best seats in the upper bowl, and they offer a great sideline view of all the seats. They're a great value at $1,400 for the same great seats to all 42 of our home games. I would recommend a set of 4 tickets for you so you and your sales managers can attend with your salespeople and their top prospects. Plus, because the salespeople only need 36 games, this leaves you 8 games for your employees or yourself to enjoy. You can get a set of 4 Terrace 1 tickets for $5,600. How happy do you think you'd be with those results and giving this plan a try? that decision would be worth at least $30,000 in new business to you, and maybe $60,000 in new business total. Let me get this order in today. You don't have to worry about anything, and I'll take care of all the details. Would you prefer the seats in your name or the company's name?
You know, Riley, hold on just one sec. I think it just costs too much right now for us.
Well, how exactly do you mean?
Well, you know, we had a rough year and we had to cut some budgets, and we just have to be a little more careful with our expenses right now.
Sure. I completely understand that, and you know, I understand where you're coming from. I've had some of my other top clients that have felt the same way. They thought of it as this though. You know, you said yourself that you thought you could generate, you know, $30,000 in new business for a pretty reasonable cost of $5,600. That sounds like a pretty smart move on your part. What is it here that's really causing you to hesitate?
I think it's just the upfront money.
You know, what would be more comfortable to you? I have a couple options here. Within your price range, I think this could work for you. Let's cut down the tickets from 4 to 2. With this plan, you can still get really good seats in great locations with the right number of games for just under $3,000. If this works the way we both think it will, you can always add seats throughout your season. Do you believe that this could work for you?
Yeah, I think if we were able to cut it down to $3,000, that would work for us.
Great. I'll just need a credit card number to secure the order. Would you prefer these in your name or the company's name?
The company's name will be fine.
Awesome. This sounds great, Chris. I'll take care of this right away, and let me know if you need anything from there. You know, if not, thank you again for your time, and thank you again for becoming a valued customer.
All right, thank you, Riley. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.